Okay, so let's have a look at this week's kanji and their cool combos. So first kanji that we're going to look at is for start. So this one here. So it forms the haji part of hajimaru, which it means to start. It's only got one combination here, so hajimemasu, to begin. But if we have a look over the side here, so let's have a look at the stroke order when we're writing it. So first kanji to start, and our stroke order, one, probably should make it a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Okay. Some of the combinations that you might see, so if it's just like that, it becomes haji maru. Okay. But you've also got, if you have that kanji plus the kanji that we've learned before, so hatsu, departure. So those two together, it is shihatsu. So this actually means the first departure of the day. So it could be a train or bus. So it's like your first service. So that's interesting. Okay, so looking at our second kanji is the kanji for finish. So this has only got it as owarimasu, but I'm sure I can find another combination for you. So this forms the o part of owarimasu. So looking at our stroke order, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and if we just put wa, then, that's ne. Oh, and then ru at the end, it becomes owaru, so to finish. But I want to have a look at some other combinations. So some other cool combos that we've got is, hang on a minute. So, okay, so continuously, so from beginning to end. So we use our start kanji. And then the owaru kanji. And the reading for this is shiju. Shiju. Okay. And that means continuously from beginning to end. Another combination that's pretty interesting is the last stop. So again, we use our, I should say from beginning to end here. So it's the terminus or the last stop. So we use our finish kanji. And then we use the 10 kanji that's coming up this week. Shu 10. So shuten is the terminus or last stop. Okay, and one more kanji that is pretty interesting is the last train. So, and then we have our kanji for electricity. So this is shu den. So this is the last train. So commonly we might use this if we're out and about late at night and you want to get the last train. Generally they're at about 11 or 12 at night in Japan, everywhere you are. Now, something that I forgot to do was to make sure that I include over here the other readings. So the other readings for start, we've got Haji, but we've also got Shi. Just remember that the onyomi is written in katakana and the kunyomi is written in hiragana. So kunyomi is Japanese origin and the onyomi is Chinese origin. Okay, so for owaru, our kunyomi is o for the o part of owaru. They also have sui, and then the onyomi is shu. Okay, I probably actually should write that as a katakana u. Okay, so our third kanji is the kanji for the part of Endor, and it also forms the hako part of hakobu. So hakobu is to carry, but it's also in a couple of other verbs as well, which I'll show you over the side. Okay, so let's have a look at our stroke order. So this kanji, actually, it means transport. So I'll write the English first. And let's have a look at our stroke order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I messed that up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one's a little bit longer. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So the kunyomi is hako. And if we have bu at the end here, it becomes a verb. So hakobu, to carry. And the unyomi is un. Not unyomi. The onyomi is un. Okay. So let's have a look at some cool combos. So the first one is undo. So we use kanji that you've just done. Oh, that's bad. Get rid of that one. And then we have do next, which we'll look at next. So this is undo. And undo just means exercise or movement, physical, like a workout. Okay, so let's move on and we'll have a look at our next kanji. So next kanji that we're going to have a look at is the do part of undo, and it is the part of the combination that means to move. So you've also got dobutsu for animals, so a moving thing basically, and a jidosha, so an automobile. So let's have a look at doing those. Okay, so number 4, this one just means movement. And our stroke order Beautiful. So the onyomi and kunyomi. So kunyomi is go, because if we put ku at the end, it means to move. And then the onyomi is do. Okay, do. So let's have a look at those cool combos. So before we saw that there was animal, so we use the kanji that we've just learned. And then the kanji for thing, so butsu. Do, u. Butsu means animal. So very useful. And then the second one that they had was automobile. So ji, do, so the one that we've just learned. And then sha, kanji for car. So jidosha. This is an automobile. So this part on its own, so jido means automatic. And then this part is a car or a vehicle. So if someone was to say to you, jido de shimemasu, so shimemasu is to close, it would be saying that it automatically closes. Okay, so let's have a look at our fifth kanji. So the fifth kanji that we've got here is our kanji for a sentence. So lots of cool combos for us to have a look there. So the fifth kanji that we're looking at is kanji for sentence. And our stroke order is 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple. Okay. Onyomi and kunyomi. So the onyomi is... Sorry, I'll start with kunyomi. Kunyomi is fumi and aya. And the on reading are bun and mon. Okay. Let's have a look at some cool combos. So first cool combo is bunsho. So we use the word to write in the second part. So bun, sentence, and then sho is, no u at the end there. Bunsho at the end is meaning to write. So that kanji, if it was on its own and had ku at the end, it would be kaku, to write. So bunsho is a document or writing. And then you've also got bun and then sho u. Bun sho u. So bunsho. This is like an essay. This kanji, second one, it means like a composition, design, something like that. Okay. Another really good one is bunka. Bunka. Bunka is culture. So the second part of bunka, the ka part, it kind of means like change or take the form of, but it can also be, delude or enchantization. It's kind of doesn't really have a clear-cut kind of meaning. The next one is bunpo, so grammar. Bunpo. And the second part, the po part, this kanji means a method or a law, a principle, or a rule. Okay, the next one is bun. I'm running out of space. That was the incorrect stroke order. Bungaku. So kanji in schools. Bungaku. This just means literature. And our last one is a sakubun. We use the kanji for make to start with. Sakubun. And that's an essay. Okay, so saku, we've seen this kanji before. It means to make. So if we had that ru at the end of it, it would be tsukuru, to make. So I'm going to have to erase this and start doing the sixth one over this side. Okay, so the sixth kanji that we're going to have a look at, and hopefully I'll make a little bit better use of my space over on the side this time, is the kanji for point, which we say as 10. And you can see here we can just call things like a good point and a bad point like we do in English. So, ii ten or warui ten. Okay, so let's have a look at stroke order. So the sixth one is a point. And when we write this kanji, we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the different readings for this. The kunyomi is tsu for tsukeru or tsuku. You've also got ta for tateru. You've also got sa for sasu. You've also got tobo for tobosu. You've also got tomo for tomosu, and you've also got bochi. So some of these I don't know, I've never used. But we're going to be focusing mostly on the onyomi, which is 10. Okay, so some of the cool combos that you saw before was just like E10, good point, and that should have a second E, and also warui-ten, very bad, warui-ten, good point and bad point. Let me see if I can find any others. Okay, so a good one is a tatemae, which is like your public face or your, so tate, mae, tatemae. This is like your public face. Or you could also call it like your, it's not like your private thoughts. It's your public face. Another one is tensu. So, very bad. What am I doing? And then we use the su for sugaku. So tensu are your marks or score. Okay, so move on to our seventh kanji. Another interesting one is konkai. So kom part means now, so this time. Okay, and I think that's all we need to look at for turn. So let's have a look at our eighth kanji. So kanji number 8 is to drink. I'm guessing you've probably seen this kanji in junior. So this forms the no part of nomimasu or nomu. Nomimono, a drink, so mono being a thing. And inshokuten, so that's a restaurant. So I haven't heard this in before it, but I've heard shokuten before for a restaurant. But inshokuten, I guess, makes it very clear that it's eating and drinking. So let's have a look at this kanji. So number 8, to drink. So stroke order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the readings, we've got our kunyomi is the no part, nomu, to drink. And then our onyomi is in or on. Okay. Let's have a look at some combinations that we've got. So they had nomimono before. So no mi mono. Nomimono is it just a drink? And they had inshokuten, was it? Yep, so inshokuten. And 10. Don't think there's a U there. Inshoku 10. So restaurant. I guess most people would more commonly call them a restaurant these days. You hear inshoku some though, like that's to, food and drink. Yeah. So there you go. Okay, so let's have a look at our ninth kanji. So the kanji for wash, it forms the ara part of araimasu or arau. Sentakuki is a washing machine, so a useful word. And sentakumono is laundry. So let's have a look at the stroke order and how to do this kanji. So number 9 is to wash. Okay, so to wash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our different readings for this, our kunyomi is ara. And if we have u here, that's ara. And our onyomi is sen. Okay, so some of our cool combos. They become a little bit complicated. Okay, so what we've got here is sentakuki, which is a washing machine. So we've got wash. This here means laundry or wash, pour on to rinse, and ki is a machine. So generally Japanese people just say this as a sentaki. They kind of, this ku ends up becoming like a small tsu. So yeah. You've also got sentaku mono. So the same word, except at the end you've got mono instead. So sentaku is kind of like a washing, laundry, mono being a thing. Okay, so we'll have a look at our 10th kanji now. So kanji number 10 over here is a road or a path. Michi, do. So this is used really commonly. It also means way. So it's in all of the traditional arts, like shodo, calligraphy. It's a way of writing. You've got judo, kendo, all of the, and even dojo. So it's really commonly used. It kind of means way of as well. So let's have a look at writing that. So 10, what was it? Road, path, kind of it means way of as well. Okay, so let's have a look at the road or path or way of stroke order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so the readings as well. Kunyomi, so this kanji on its own is michi, which means road. And it also has another kunyomi of iu, which I'm not really sure whether I've seen before. But onyomi, we've got do, which is used quite a lot. And we've also got to. Okay, so one of the combinations is shodo. So we use the kanji for right. And then do. So shodo. And it means calligraphy. And if we look at the two kanjis together, so write and way of, so way of writing, calligraphy. Another combination is doro. So you've got your kanji or way of or road first, do, and then the ro part. So the ro part is like a route or a pathway or a distance. So doro is bigger than a michi, okay? It's a road, but sometimes it's a highway. Okay. Another interesting combination is a suido. Oops. So suido is your water supply, so like water mains, I guess. That's what we call it in English, like the water pipes or your water service. Suido. Yeah, so a couple of good combinations there. So let's have a look at our 11th kanji. So the 11th kanji that we've got here is the tachi. So tachi forms part of tomodachi, so it kind of pluralizes things, or watashi tachi, so us. yeah, so it means attain, but it generally is used in situations where we want to maybe make it obvious that it's a plural situation. There's more than one. Okay, so let's have a look at our stroke order and combinations. I'm also going to call it pluralizer. I'm not sure if that's a real word, but it's what I'm going to go with. Okay, so let's have a look at our stroke order. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and if we look at our kunyomi is something tachi. And if we look at our onyomis, they are tatsu and also da, apparently. Okay, so some of the cool combos. Tomodachi, of course, so friend. Oops. It's meant to be... So, tomodachi, friends. You've also got watashi tachi. Us. You've also got kodomo tachi. So kodomo tachi. Yeah, so there's your combinations for number 11. Okay, so if we look at our 12th kanji, it is the kanji to pass or commute. So it is toru, to be commuting, torimasu, to pass or to commute, or kayoimasu, so to commute. And to attend school, tsugaku suru. So let's have a look at that. So 12th kanji was to pass or commute. And our stroke order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so kun readings, to, and then o. It's not to in this situation. It's not to ru. It's toru with an o. Another one is do. And you've also got ka, yo. Okay, so if it's got a ru at the end of it, we know it's toru. But if it's got a u at the end of it, we know it's kayo. Okay. The on readings are tsu and just tsu as well. Okay, so let's have a look at the combinations. So if we've got with ru at the end, we know it's toru, which is to pass. So pass through or pass by. And then if we've got u at the end, we know it's kayo, which means to commute. You've also got 通学 to attend school. Or commute to school. Another interesting one is 交通. So, 交通. This is traffic. And then another one you've got is 通り. And that can be like a pathway or a road. And it can be used in like a more imaginative, expressive way. So if I said to you, この通りで書いてください. So, この通り in this way, 書いてください. Write it in this way. Alright, so if I was telling you how to draw a smiley face or something, I'd say, この通りで書いてください. So, in this way, write it. Or you might be saying to someone how that's the road you're going to take. この通りで行きます. I'm going to go in this way. Okay, let's look at number 13. So last one, number 13 here is energy. So katsu. You'll see it in 生活 for lifestyle, katsudo for activity, and bukatsu, club activity. Okay, so let's have a look at our stroke order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some of our readings. So, kun reading, I for ikiru. And our on reading is katsu. Don't you love it when there's only 2 readings? Okay, so one of the first combos is seikatsu. So, seikatsu is like lifestyle or way of life. And what was the other one that I needed to do? Bukatsu. So, bukatsu. Bukatsu. It's club. So, bu is like a department kind of thing, or a group. Okay. And then the last one we needed to look at was katsudo, an activity. And then we use our kanji for movement that we learnt before. So, katsudo, activity. Okay, so if we look at today's kanji, a lot of them used this radical. So this one here. And it's often known as the movement radical. That's used in kanji that refer to the concept of motion. So whenever you see that radical, you know, it's got something to do with movement happening, okay? So lots of them had that today. Let's have a look at what strategies do you use to learn kanji that you can find tricky or difficult to remember. So remember, I think the Kanji Memory Hint app is really, really good. There's 3 of them, different levels. It's unfortunate that the kanji aren't grouped into the kanjis that we're learning at the same time. I mean, it can't be perfect, but that app is very good with a fun little game for you to play as well. If any of you actually have a Switch, I just noticed the other day that there's a game on the Switch to learn your hiragana and katakana. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I hope none of you are still learning your hiragana and katakana though, but maybe your little brothers or sisters would like it. Do you have a favourite kanji character, and why is it your favourite kanji character? I probably think, for me, my favourite is this one. It's just forest. And it starts from 1 tree. That's a tree. And 2 is like a gully or something. And then over here is a forest. I just think it's so simple and easy to understand. Okay, so make sure you've got those kanji written in your book. You've taken decent notes and, practicing them on a kanji memory hint, or making your own flashcards and practicing and memorising them that way. Okay, thanks.